What's up? I ain't been live in a minute. Live ain't letting me rotate it like that. It is what it is. It's Aquarius season. The 11th sign of the zodiac. Aquarius season rules the 11th house. Friends, associations, groups, group calls, dreams coming into fruition, all that good shit. So I titled this video Asserting Individuality. Walk into the beat of your own drum energy. That's what Aquarius season brings. So if you're an Aquarius sun, you know you are the center or the focus. Whatever sign the sun is in, like, you got a little spotlight right now. So most people could be most definitely looking for you at this time, or more attention on you, Aquarius individuals. Like, you're kind of like the example or the energy that everybody is trying to embody. Or, like I said, energy is just very noticeable at this time. Like, it's the spotlight on y'all. So, I just wrote a couple of notes. So I will be looking down that help me gather my thoughts, because I have so many thoughts and I'm very forgetful. And I'm trying to be more organized this year. So most definitely the art of healthy detachment. And the detachment could be of a person, place, emotional things, ideas, as well as our actions and reactions being evaluated. Where don't you stand true to yourself or stand up for yourself? Those are some things most definitely as well. The Aquarius season lets us see and focus on more, as well as where you choose to just run and deal and not deal with shit. Just ghost it, drop it, and kind of be passive aggressive about it. Because another side of the Aquarius, they can either handle the shit, get it done, tell you about yourself, or sometimes they'll just drop it, leave it. So we just seen where we just was sometimes too passive in certain things and didn't handle shit. And you can't just not run from everything. You got to deal with shit, you know. It's also we seeing, are we detaching for no reason? Are we detaching for a reason or just for the hell of it? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people just like to isolate themselves, be too different for no reason, just to just cause havoc, or just to just act like they're just so special. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just, you need to be doing that for a reason. Don't be just detaching and isolating yourself for no cause. You know, if you're doing that for no reason, you're just kind of like not playing out the energy you're going to frustrate yourself at this time. Because during the Aquarius season, you kind of want to be with people, but you also want to be by yourself at the same time. So if you by yourself too much, you most definitely will be feeling a lot of tension during this time. But the Aquarius season is not the time to be by yourself. It's time to find power in yourself and how you can use your power to interact with other people's power and get results. But just doing everything by yourself would not be helpful for you at this time. As far as what thoughts are you fixated on? What brain food are we feeding ourselves? What are we giving too much of our mental space to? What are we in the mental realm too much? Like, what things are like in our head that we need to most definitely get out of, that we sometimes feel trapped in the cage? Because Aquarius energy can most definitely fixate on certain thoughts, certain processes for sure. And it can be torture, most definitely. The mental realm, us air signs love about that more than anybody. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So basically just a mental renovation for sure. It's time to be a part of a cause and a group while still adding your own uniqueness to it. So be a part of a cause, but still bring your own razzle dazzle to it. You know, don't conform, still be unique, and see how your uniqueness can help a cause. Basically, that's basically what I want to say about that. How can all of us put our ideas together to get to a group cause? See where you fit in the car. This is the example I'm going to use. See where you fit in the car. Are you the engine of the car? Are you the wheels? Are you the seat? Are you the windshield wipers? Whatever part you are of the car, you know what I'm saying? It's just a metaphor. Use it in real life terms. Every part is still important. Every part is still needed. It's for everything to work uniformly. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, no matter what part of the car you are, every part of the car is important. So, and needed to work at a full optimal level, optimal capacity. So apply this to real life. You know what I'm saying? See where you could probably do one thing and another person can do another thing. Just see how y'all can just really work with each other to get to somewhere. Do you have the other parts of your car or your tribe Or are you trying to play every role and be every part, do everything by yourself? So that's another thing too that Aquarius season is showing you, like, where you kind of do need people to a degree to help you get to a certain spot. You cannot do everything by yourself. Even though Aquarius season most definitely, Aquarius is our very independent sign. So what movement and ideals are you part of, and what don't you identify with? So this is the time to figure out what is you and what isn't you. What do you label yourself as? What don't you label yourself as? And if it's some labels that you already are attached to, or that people have thrown on you that you don't want to get, that you want to get out of or break free from, you can break free from those cages at this time. During the Aquarius season, it's time for you to redefine what you are and what aren't you. So remember that. At this time, you always can easily misunderstand someone's actions, someone's movements, as well as communication. So try to be concise, clear, and to the point. Try not to read into people's actions too much at this time, because people are really confused and people are doing things for their own reasoning at this time. People are doing things for their own. They have their own like end goal that you probably have no idea of, because Aquarius season, everybody is just very calculated, and so just try not to just read people's intentions too much, reactions too much. You might get the wrong idea. At this time, try to utilize the airy quality. So most definitely communicate, think, plan. Keep it light. Try not to go too deep. Try not to be too watery, too fiery. Try not to be too emotional, too deep at this time. Just try to like coast, and anything that is making you feel too deep, just try to analyze it in the airy way. Think about it, intellectualize it, but also feel it too, though, because there sounds like you feel it. And listen to what's being said as well as your intuition, most definitely, because Aquarius is an intuitive sign, most definitely very, very intuitive. See what boundaries need to be put up, because Aquarius is most definitely ruled by Saturn as well as Uranus. So be your own unique self, be futuristic movement, look forward to the future, try not to stay stuck in the past. Set up boundaries, though. Don't forget your past, don't forget where you came from, don't forget about tradition, don't forget about who you are, though, but see where you are, where you came from, and use that to like grow past that and get to the level you want to be in life. My bad, it's the work phone. Just a couple of thoughts, short videos. I'm about to end it in a second, but long story short, people are most definitely on some weird shit at this time. And like I said, they move to their own beat, and try not to isolate yourself too much. If you're isolating yourself too much, that means that you most definitely still need some work to do. You still feel that you can do it all by yourself, and that's most definitely not true. So at this time, try to be a part of something, but also know that you are your own thing at the same time. Hopefully y'all enjoy this Aquarius season. I was thinking about pulling a few cards on it. But I don't have my deck on me. I thought I brought my deck. So maybe one of these days I'll do a Aquarius season zodiac collective reading. But y'all be blessed and enjoy this Aquarius season. Keep on being you and finding out what makes you you.